$150,000 cash, you don't own any properties, and you live with your mom and you want to buy a G-Wagon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Today, we're going to add up all my debt, face reality, and see what kind of a financial situation I'm actually in.
It's time for her to grow up. That's going to be a difficult conversation if this is a mess.
She's got bad credit and wants a G-Wagon, plus a few more. This one's all about planning, so make sure you stick around until the end. If you're new, I'm Mike, and here we talk about money, cars, avoiding debt, and keeping more of your paycheck. If that sounds good, hit that like and subscribe button and drop a comment.
Hello.
Hey, Michelle, how are you? This is Yusuf.
Good. Hey, Yusuf. I'm doing well. How are you?
I am wonderful. You were interested in a G-Wagon.
I've been looking at your content online, so I'm going to send you on a mission for the G-Wagon, seeing if you can get me one as soon as possible.
And what's your budget?
So I have about like $150 in cash.
All right, $150,000 in cash?
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, what do you do if you don't mind me asking?
I don't really want to say, but let's just say I work in the entertainment industry.
$150,000 down and works in the entertainment industry. I think we all know what she's doing for work to be making that kind of money. She must be an actress.
Maybe I might need to switch careers. All right, so $150,000 cash, and you're looking for a G-Wagon. Any specific spec?
You would like it to be black, exterior, preferably with red interior, but definitely low miles.
The $150,000 like budget, more like a G550 territory. You wanted a G63 AMG?
Yes.
I'll possibly find something for $150. I'm not saying that's a no. It just may take some time. But you have $150,000 cash. Who financing the rest?
Well, so my credit's bad.
Okay. How bad?
550, maybe under.
A 550 credit score, but she does have that money saved. That does take some discipline to save up that amount of cash. With that much, she's probably not even using her credit. I know not everyone agrees, but I think maintaining your credit score is important, no matter how much money you make at the moment.
Okay.
I make good money though.
So 550 credit score. I'm sure I can get you approved with it. If you're putting down $150,000, I'd say a good G63 would be between like 170 to 195, like a good spec with low miles. How much do you pay for rent?
Well, so that's the thing. I don't pay anything for rent. I live with my mom.
Oh, okay. Well, shouldn't you be buying a house with this money?
I know, right?
And why your credit so low? Do you have any repos, any like collections, any judgments?
I mean, I had like a credit card when I was 18, but I just haven't really done anything with it.
Okay. Was that charged off?
Yes.
And where do you live?
I live in Alabama, but I traveled to Atlanta for work.
Okay. Can send you some options. If you don't mind, just send me proof of funds. So just a screenshot of your bank account. Maserati that you want to trade in as well?
Yeah, I have a 2019 Maserati Levante.
I'm not going to focus on her job, but it's likely not something she can do for a very long time. It's great that she was able to save up such a large amount, but it's being spent on Maseratis and G-Wagons instead of being invested in her future. That is one of my biggest regrets. I didn't plan properly when I had the opportunity to do it.
Okay.
It has 167,000 miles on it.
Oh my God, you driving.
Telling you, I travel.
All right, I see it's got an accent on it. How much do you want for it?
I was looking to get like at least 30K for it. It's white with black interior. It's great condition.
30K what? 30,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Money for the trade, it might be best for you to just sell a private party on Facebook or something. But
let's see what we can do. And
before I get you a car, you sure you don't want to take this money and invest in some properties, or again, look, if you want to buy a G-Wagon, I'm gonna sell you a G-Wagon. I'm just trying to give you some perspective. So
no, I really need this car, and I'm definitely excited to work with you. So as soon as we can get me in it, I'm ready.
Well, let me get to it. I'll send you some options. Just send me proof of funds, and we'll get you something the next couple of days.
Okay, I'll get that over to you.
Thank you, Michelle. Bye.
Bye.
Spending that money on a home or a property obviously would be a much smarter choice. When money comes in fast, it feels easy. People tend to spend it even faster with almost no thought. You see it with lottery winners all the time. Millions wasted, bad decisions stacked on bad decisions, and a huge percentage of them ending up broke in just a few years.
Today, we're going to add up all my debt, face reality, and see what kind of a financial situation I'm actually in. And I think that it's going to be worse than I expected. Okay. First up is my Chase Amazon card. Now, this is a card that we use for our daily purchases, and we pay it off in full every single month. However, it's been pretty challenging to get this paid off in full each month, and right now it's at $5,886.08. Next up is our Discover card. This is a card that we use when we're trying to hide things from each other, like gifts, not affairs. This one is currently at $453.18. Next up is my Chase Freedom card, which is supposed to have a $0 balance, but this is where I like to stick frivolous purchases, and my kryptonite is concert tickets. It currently has a balance of $306.85. Next up, we have the ABC Warehouse card, where we had to replace our fridge last year, and it has a balance of $500. I also have a Capital One card and a Victoria's Secret card. Both of these have had a $0 balance for a really long time, and I'm just afraid to close them.
She's probably afraid to close those accounts because it does negatively affect your credit score. With spending debt being an issue here, it's likely a good trade-off.
We also have an Amex card that we use for travel, but since we don't have any travel funds, this is currently sitting at a $0 balance as well. These last two are the big kickers, though. Our HELOC, or home equity line of credit, is currently sitting at $54,411.09. This last year we had to replace our windows, and in the same month I crashed my car and I needed to replace my car, and the best interest rate we could get was pulling out of our home equity. And lastly, I do have a business credit card, and it has gotten out of control. It is currently sitting at $6,536.85. So adding that all up, I'm sitting at $68,094.05. Wow. I'm gonna need a second to process that. Even if I could throw an extra $1,000 at my debt every single month, it would still take me nearly 6 years to pay that off. And that's not even including the interest building over time. So I'm gonna get this figured out though. So here's to day one of hustling our way to debt-free.
It is so easy to end up in this situation. When I think back to when I had my debt, it always started small. You make the minimum payment and don't worry about paying the balance, even when you have the money to do it. Slowly over time, you add more, and the minimum payment grows while your savings shrink. Eventually, you're struggling to keep up and wondering how you got in that situation in the first place.
I'm 71. I'll be 72 next month. My wife is 66. She teaches at a private school. This past summer, in the heat of the summer, for Connecticut, our air conditioning went out completely. And it's going to cost us almost $14,500 to get a new furnace and everything to replace the one that went out. Additionally, my wife took out a parent loan for our daughter to go to college. I was adamantly opposed to it, but her philosophy is she's my baby and I love her, so I'm going to do it. Due to being in forbearance twice, once due to getting sick and having to take off work, as a result, she still owes over $100,000.
This is the situation I fear the most, being that age and not having planned properly. What do you even do at that point? I would think it would be extremely difficult to find a job when you're in your 70s. Those should be the years you get to sit back and enjoy all the hard work and saving you did when you were younger.
On that, our daughter went to a private school in New York. I have to go back to work. I took an early retirement a few years ago, but all I'm getting is a small Social Security check because my salaries were always low. Have a small Army Reserve retirement. Thank goodness I stayed in that for over 20 years.
So
and,
what is the household income add up to right now?
AGI is less than $100,000.
How much do you guys have that's liquid?
We have bills up to our eyeballs.
You have more debt than the Parent Plus loans and this 14.5 HVAC?
Yes, credit cards, of course. And it's about $70,000.
Goodness gracious.
$70,000 of credit card debt at that age is going to take the rest of your life to pay that off, if it gets paid off at all. I get negative comments from time to time about how I don't like to spend money. Not just on the channel, but people I personally know. It's because I don't want to end up in a situation like this. Besides a home, a nice piece of land, there's almost nothing I want to buy anymore. It's actually the opposite. I want to get rid of most of the things I have, not add more.
Yes, I know.
Is your wife concerned about this, or is it just you?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Both of us are concerned.
Can your daughter make the payment on these student loans?
She won't do it.
Why?
She says it's the parent's responsibility to pay for the child's education. I paid for all of my education.
Who taught her that? Mom?
How did you guess?
Oh, my goodness.
You got a marriage issue. And George and I can't solve the marriage issue. Unfortunately, the marriage issue has created a mountain of money issues. But you guys are going to have to scramble and work. And it's time for you and Mom to have a conversation with the daughter. And it's time for her to grow up. That's going to be a difficult conversation. If this is a mess.
That really is a mess. If you can't pay your own bills, you probably shouldn't be paying for your kids' education. You may disagree, but I don't think it's the parent's responsibility. I paid for my own. It took quite a while, but it wasn't that difficult.
I mean, you're looking at $200,000 outside of the mortgage that you guys owe if you're taking on these Parent Plus loans while making $90,000, and you're already almost $72,000, Bill. And so we've got to make some big decisions. You got to go make $25 an hour at least, 40 hours a week to help, but you need your wife on the same page first. You're not going to make any progress when you're trying to do this on your own, and you need to have that hard conversation with your daughter and say, listen, mom and dad are broke, and unless you want to be taking care of us for the next 20 years, we need to clean up our mess, and you need to clean up these student loans.
I used to think retirement was so far away, and there was no point on planning for it. I got interested in personal finance and investing because at the time, I wanted to spend money. I wanted the nice cars and the fancy things. The more I learned about money, the more I kept coming across these situations we see in these videos. My goals changed from wanting to buy these things to wanting to save and invest instead.
$100 a month invested from age 25 to age 65 is $1,176,000. So the secret there is they didn't miss a stinking month for 40 freaking years. And $100 makes you a millionaire.
It's amazing how little you have to put away to end up with having over $1 million at retirement. I wish I knew that at 25, but it's never too late to start. I wasted quite a few years, but now I'm playing catch up. My goal is well over $1 million, but I've calculated exactly how much I need to put away each month to get there. For myself, because I waited so long, it's a few $1,000s I have to put away each month to get to the number I want. I'm going to end the video here and ask you to hit that like and subscribe button, drop a comment below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.